We're here. It's a lovely evening. Um, a little better today. A little better today. Main thing is that we're here, uh, and she's in her recovery. So it is what it is. I've been doing my best to cook and clean for her, do laundry, and keep the house clean, help with the dog, help with everything else, whatever she needs. So it's surgery went well. Um, and the rest is what it is. She's resting now. Finally, she's getting some sleep, and yeah, I don't want to go too much into all that detail. That's going to depress me. We're here to have a cigar. We all have going through some kind of situation, some plus or minus. It is what it is. Right now, this is a more very serious situation, and the main thing I'm hoping is no complications and no infection after her surgery. And she's still gonna have two more surgeries after this, but God willing, it is what it is. If you're here, this is the Richie Show, the one and only. Out of order cigars, Richie's out of order cigars, and now it's Richie's stupid place, and I can't stress it enough. It is what it is. I hope that you're here and you're doing well. Today we got some lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We got some grapes. We've got some grapes and a Camacho. Nice, nice. So this Camacho, I didn't even know was out. I was at the cigar shop and I went out to do some errands for the missus today, whatever she needed, and she wanted a specific Gatorade. She was thirsty, etc. And then she wanted this, and she wanted specific things she wanted to eat. I passed by a cigar shop, and I picked up some sticks because I'm out of cigars, and I picked up the Partagas in Toro, the Valley Verde. It's up. I'm excited about that. I haven't reviewed that in Toro. And I picked up in Robusto again because I can't wait to smoke that again. And then I picked up the Excalibur Toro in Cameroon, and I'm very excited about that. So it is what it is. But this gentleman there from World Class Cigars, he gave me several sticks. He constantly he's so kind to me. I never ask, hey, how you doing? He's always say, hey, did you review this yet? Did you do this? Hey, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. So what a kind gentleman. So I wanted to repay him, and I said, listen, man, you always give me sticks, and I always tell people on the channel where I got it from, which is a shout out. I said I want to do more than that for you. So he's given me free cigars many times, and he asked for nothing in return. So I said, give me any one of your advertisements, and I said, Richie, I'm just going to mount this on the wall. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, the guy's a gentleman, uh, absolute gentleman. So if you're over there, absolutely go there. This guy has the best prices in Colorado. I've been going there for years. He's never given me money to say, hey, do this for me. No, he has the best prices. Best prices at Opus, best prices on Padron. Um, and I want to just repay him a favor. He's always shared free shit. He gave me free shit last time. This time he gave me this Camacho to review. He said he just got it in from. He didn't have it for sale. He got this in. He ordered some, but he got this from. He had a few for what do you call it? From what's it called? Not the supplier, but the people, the rep from the rep. And so he gave me one. He had him on his table there. I said, "Oh, is that a new Camacho?" Yeah, he said, "Yeah, take one." So it's very nice. So shout out to him. Put that out there. He's in Wadsworth Boulevard. Absolute. He's the kindest cigar shop in all of Colorado. I've been to a lot of them. There's been some that have been pretty good to me. Some that have been really shitty, and most of them kind of average, overpriced, and too moist. But that's my favorite place with a good selection. Not the biggest selection, but he has a pretty good selection. But the main thing is he has the best prices. And if you talk to him and if he knows you're a regular, he'll order a box of something you like. So shout out to an independent, non-corporate businessman that takes care of people. And so this I didn't pay for. This one was on the arm. He said, "Please try it." So Oh yeah, I told him not to order any of those cigars, and he said, "Absolutely, I won't. Thank you." He's not going to order any of those cigars. The Deadwood yesterday was terrible. As a pile of shit. Because see, it was like it was a non-flavored cigar. It was a flavored cigar trying to pretend it's not a flavored cigar, and that's a problem. That's like remember in Terminator when the Terminator they put the skin over the Terminator to pretend that it's human. He's like, "I am human, John Connor." Well, it's not you, when you pretend that you're a real cigar. Um, Real cigar smokers are gonna know it's not flavored. It's steeped like a tea bag. It's tea bag. Yeah, sure. It's steeped. It's steeped. Steeped in tradition. Yeah. Sean, what's up? How's your balls? Anthony, how's your balls? Chewy, how you doing? So tonight, this is I'm doing a full review on this. I'm very excited. Honduran broadleaf. The wrapper looks like salted caramel. Look at that wrapper. Beautiful. The foot, sweet, salty caramel. Can't stress it enough. Uh, It smells really nice. So I don't know if by the smell of the foot and the flavor of the cigar, they're like, caramel looks like that copper color. Um, I really like what they did there. Um, so it is what it is. I'm very excited. This is a Honduran broadleaf. I have never tried Honduran broadleaf, and I don't know if it's rated as a Maduro or a sun grown or an Oscuro. Because remember, Oscuro just means a double Maduro process. And put more time to. Why do I always drop the fucking matchbook? The point is this: um, some leaves are just darker than others, so you could have an Oscuro wrapper. It's like a darkish red rosado. You know, and Oscuro doesn't guarantee it's the darkest color wrapper. Oscuro means it just went through a long fermentation, a long Maduro process. So it is what it is, and so what you're dealing with and what you put it through combined, that's what's going to happen. And it is what it is. And I hope you're fresh 2 showers a day. Make sure you're eating prunes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Chewy, I hope you're doing well. So I'm really excited for this. Let me get another cold sip of water. Limit your alcohol content. I'm going to be 40 years old. I can't stress it enough. Limit your alcohol, baby. Gotta limit your alcohol. Soft, gentle heat. I can't stress that enough. Look at that baby. Ooh. Nice aromatics on that. Oh, that smells nice. No lie, that smells really nice. It is what it is. Soft, gentle heat. Take your time. There's no rush on the best part of the day. Look at that, baby. Ooh, all right. I've been looking forward to it. I needed this today. And after yesterday's absolute bullshit cigar, I really needed this today. That smells nice. I don't care. I love it. Do what you want to do, man. Do what you got to do. So gently. Oh God, the foot smell smells phenomenal on this. Generally an amazingly sweet, syrupy, sticky smelling foot on a cigar generally is going to be a good sign. I'm really taking my time on this soft, gentle heat. Yeah. Oh, that smells good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Now, time for our first puff reaction. First puff, first puff. Here we go. It's a winner. That's a winner. That's a winner. I love when I smoke a cigar that's a winner. I love it. I love it. Camacho, it's been a long time since you've gave me like something really exciting here, and you let go some of your good cigars I enjoy. But it is what it is. It's a new day. My God. Off the bat, that cigar. Kayla, what's up? Hey, bro, yeah, if it's raining out there, you have to get a tent. Get a smoking tent. Yeah. Get a smoking tent. A little smoking tent, you know? Just, you don't need much to stay dry, you know? So just a little overhang, make it happen. All I can say is off the bat, it's a nice medium full. Off the bat, 70% darkness. So we got a nice strength level going on, very smooth. 70% darkness, long, heavy finish. That is all good things, right? Good exterior things going on. But what about inside the cigar? What about the smoke, baby? It's a fucking winner. This is an absolute winner of a cigar. This is an absolute amazing blend. Off the bat, like there's no off the bat, complete toasted, salted, nutty caramel. Like when you have those chocolate bars, like higher expensive ones, not chocolate bars, but the thin chocolate bars with the caramel inside, the more expensive ones. You know what I'm saying? No, absolute brilliant blend. Mexican San Andreas. Yeah, I talked about the Honduran wrapper. The filler is Honduran, and I heard Dominican. But then I heard someone say it's a Honduran binder. But you're saying that it's a Mexican San Andreas binder. Can you confirm that and from where? Because let me hold on. I'm gonna look at the Camacho website. I'm looking. I just looked at the Davidoff website. The Davidoff website listed as a Honduran binder. Davidoff makes the cigar now. Somebody else could have put out the wrong information, which can happen. Or could have David have fucked up their own website? Possibility too. The bottom line is, all those things are irrelevant. It's all about is the cigar good? And no, this cigar is fucking amazing. This is an amazing fucking cigar. This is this is gonna get you excited for Camacho again. This is a very, very amazing cigar. Better than very good. This is very delicious. This is in Toro. I don't know if it comes in any other sizes. All I can say, this Honduran broadleaf blend with Honduran and Dominican fillers, and possibly Honduran binder and or Mexican San Andreas. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just saying that's what the Davidoff website said. But could have somebody else said something else? Absolutely. I have reviewed cigars, and different websites have said all different things. So that's why I try to go to the source. But sometimes people are even wrong. I mean, it happens. People make mistakes. Here's the thing. This is going to be one of those cigars like when I had the El Rey de Mundo for the first time, where you earn every puff. Every puff is so fucking good that it slows down time in your mind. You're just like, whoa. Because I'm holding the smoke on that. It is so delicious. All right, well, I got to try this in Robusto. I got to try this in Robusto then. Um, all I can say is it's a golden brown looking wrapper. Um, the flavor profile, it's one of the best Camachos I've had in a long time. I can't stress it enough. Um, I don't know the price point on this. I didn't pay for it. I don't know the price point. But if this was under $20, if this was $15, I would say it's really worth it. If it was $10, it'd be absolute steal. Let me look at the price point. Okay, I just looked at the Davidoff website. And on the Davidoff website, which I'm sure they're not giving you any deals, it's only $200 for a box of 20. So Davidoff is selling these for only $10 a stick. This is a gift. If Davidoff is selling it, absolute steal, absolute box worthy. At $10, buy it. 10 to $10 that much fun? Are you kidding me? You can't even go to McDonald's and Burger King for $10, and you shouldn't be going there. But ba 17.95 for a value meal. Stop going there. Come on, put the nuggets down. This is a master blend right here. Right now, it went up to a heavy medium full. Right now, it went up to a heavy medium full, but the profile is so beautiful, so strong. Lots of rich, intense black pepper. I mean, like you're fresh crackling. Would you like some more pepper, sir? You want more fresh cracked black pepper? Yeah, tons of black pepper, tons of caramel, very nutty, very syrupy, very rock salt. Real, bro, bro, bro. And now it's a heavy medium full with a heavy long finish. Absolute banger. And we're a third of an inch in. Wow, the smoke is getting very heavy. I don't know if you can see it. And I only got to let this dry out for about 7 hours. I let it sit out on my table there. No cellophane. It's stronger than I thought it would be. It's bolder than I thought it would be. Although it's only 70% darkness. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. I love where it's at, bro. This cigar, not for newbies, but what a delicious, strong cigar. Like, the first time you had a Liga Bavada number 9, first time you had something like that, or the first time you had a Padron 26 Maduro. This changes a lot for Camacho. This cigar, in my opinion, is going to be fucking sold out. Get ready for the gouge. People might, maybe because Camacho hasn't had respect for a long time, there won't be a gouge. But you can take it from me. You try this fucking cigar. Absolute box worthy. Absolute box worthy. Ridiculous. $10 a stick? Are you kidding me? This is better than a lot of $20 cigars. We're living in a golden era right now where some cigars are getting super gouged and some other. This is a great year for tobacco. This 2023 overall, this whole year, so many bangers have come out. Wow. Dude, it's absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. It looks like bronze copper. It looks beautiful. Tons of, I mean, like a deep, rich, like sticky caramel, sticking to the tongue, and it's so strong. It's almost full strength. 70% darkness, super long, heavy finish though too, so it sticks around. You're gonna know you smoked this cigar. But I'm impressed by its strength. I'm impressed by the beauty. I'm impressed by the spice. Impressed by the flavor. This cigar has everything going on right now. There's nothing bad to say about this. Not even the price. Camacho, I almost can forgive them for a while for not doing anything for a long time and slipping, falling, gotta get up. I'm slipping, falling, gotta get up. Camacho Broadleaf's like, I'm up, I'm up. Yeah, dude. This cigar can hang out right there with, if you like the EP Carrillo pledge, right there with the, that kind of experience, right there with the Aging in Nicaragua. In my opinion, this could be up there for cigar of the year. At that price point too, this is a great cigar. And because it's a big enough brand, I don't know if it should be in the top 25. If they had a top 25 new release, that's the way they should. They should have a top whatever. They should just have a top 25 new releases because just let the new releases compete, and then every year, what I'm saying, then see how they do later on. That's my opinion. Just keep it to a top 25 new release, and then you could have your top, 500 cigars that are available right now. But a top 25 new release, and then from there you can even do price categories. But the bottom line is just what came out. All right, this is an amazing cigar for 2023. It went to full strength. It went straight down to Funky Town. That's a full strength cigar at 70% darkness with tons of black pepper and now red pepper's coming in as well. Tons of caramel, tons of salt, rock salt. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. Super long, heavy finish, coating the tongue. I have nothing bad to say. And now that I've experienced a cigar, hmm, hmm, hmm. I can't say that yet, but it's up there. I can't say that yet because I don't want to just be a front runner, right? I'd have to smoke this more than once. The Sonata is an absolute ball cigar. This is in that kind of category. This one's this one's easier to love than the Sonata, though. I love them both. The new Sonata was phenomenal, so I'm not taking nothing away from that cigar. But if you love salted caramel with tons of spice, who doesn't like that? Who wouldn't like that? It'd be like if I don't know, you ate some jalapeno peppers and then a caramel, chocolate bar. What a great combination! Holy cow! I will say this: that it is burning extremely slow because I'm right there. I can't believe how slow it's burning, and the band's not moving. I only got it today, so it's not extremely wet. This wasn't even in his lounge. This was just on his little table in the cellophane at the cash register because the rep came in, and just gave him a few. This cigar is going to sell. This cigar is going to sell. This cigar is a winner. If you want what new cigar you might want to smoke this fall football season, absolute banger, absolute banger, absolute bang. I am so fucking happy with this fucking cigar. Look at this smile. Wow, I'm so happy it's not steeped. I'm so happy it's not steeped. Absolute banger. Totally different kind of cigar. Can't compare to that. Totally different kind of cigar. That was a great cigar too. Totally different kind of cigar. No, no, but no, no. I'd rather have this though. I'm being dead serious. Wow, wow. Oh, you like the Jaime Garcia, huh? You like the Jaime, huh? Um, is this a serious question? Is that a serious question? Huh? You like the Jaime? Huh? You, it's not even the same category. This cigar is leap years above the Jaime Garcia. This cigar's got so much character, so much strength, so much spice, so much sweetness, so much finish, so much beauty though. It's so smooth. It's a balls out winner. They went for the gusto on this. They really went for the gusto. They really went for the gusto. They said, "Yeah, let's make a great cigar. Let's make a great cigar," and they did. Absolutely did. Absolutely did. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. Whoa, we're really at full strength, and it's so great. It's really at full strength, and it's really pushing everything. It's like it didn't leave nothing behind. Normally, when you go to full strength, wow, the sweetness and some of the happier notes go away. No, this caramel is on fucking fire, on fire, on fire. Delicious. This is delicious, delicious. I can't believe the price point on this. Stupid, stupid. So if it's on the internet for $10 a stick, $200 a box. If we're talking about lounge, $12, $13, who gives a shit? You buy one. The cigar's a winner. This cigar, everything about this is yeah, absolute winner, absolute fucking winner, absolute winner, absolutely. In a way, people use Richie as like I'm like the beta test. They send Richie out to test, like when they test the plane to see. Remember back in they said, "Oh, I wonder if this plane's going to crash." Oh, well, send the test pilot. I'm the test pilot, and I suffer, but I also don't suffer sometimes. And you're going to get your money's worth out of this. This thing is burning so slow. All I can say is Honduran broadleaf and a Honduran tobacco in the filler. You're gonna get your money's worth. You're gonna get your money, bro. You're gonna get your money's worth on this thing, bro. I've been smoking the cigar over 20 minutes. I'm 1 inch in. You're gonna get your money's worth on this thing.
Look forward to it. All right. Thanks for the heads up.
Dude, I mean, that's what I love about cigars. Like yesterday, we had an absolute piece of shit, but that wasn't even a cigar. That was a flavored Cuba Cuba by another name. You know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
And then to come to this, bro, I'm talking about balls to the wall caramel with salted sea salt, tons of black pepper, red peppers coming in. The finish is so long, very nutty. What, and I mean it's full strength, and 70% darkness with the ultra long heavy finish. What wouldn't you like about
How does it compare to like Cuban Camacho?
that? Bro, uh, you're not just looks, my friend. You're a funny fucking guy too. You just crush it. You crush it at the nightclub. The ladies are just coming up to you, giving you Cuban cigars. Correct?
Hmm.
What would you do if you were sitting on a park bench and a woman came up to you and gave you cohiba?
Tell her how fake it was.
You're a funny guy, bro. You're a funny guy. How you been?
Good. I can't complain, man. You had some shit day yesterday, huh?
Yeah,
My God.
yeah,
Woo.
absolutely brutal. Absolutely. But you know what, though, bro? The main thing is she survived it, and today, no infection. I mean, she's not. She's in pain. But I mean, no, like we don't have to go back to the hospital. She had a fever, and all of a sudden we had problems. And there's tubes on both sides that I have to drain the fluids and all this other stuff. Whatever. I'm not
That's
going to go.
crazy.
So
Right.
it's it is what it is. Um, I'm glad I was able to have the time to do that, and take off. And so tomorrow night I'll go back, and take it from there. My mother will come like around 3 or 4 because I leave at 1:30. So and but yeah, so I've just been doing everything around the house for whatever she needs. Doing all the laundry, dishes, everything, just everything. I don't want her to do anything right now because I don't want her to rip the stitches.
How's the little dog doing? Is he shitting all over the place, or is he
No, that's
behaving himself?
she came home. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Though that dog did it out of spite. It did it out of spite.
Yeah. Yes, I ordered a cup. I ordered 2 of the Robusto and 2 of the Toro.
How
When they
much?
came on. It was like $9-10 a piece.
Bro, absolutely a steal. They could have priced these at $15, $17. I can't believe that they priced this stupid low. Like you said, in this day and age, dude, that's not even 2 gallons of gas. That's a stupid price.
I don't remember the last Camacho I smoked. Actually, I don't think I've had it. Maybe 1 or 2 years ago.
No, bro, Camacho's a brand that I've always had in the past, but I fell off so much with them because they haven't done anything to redo the brand. And then the good ones they had, like the barrel age, they got rid of. So like I love those barrel ages. They got rid of them. So I think the only people that have them, I think if they already have them, they didn't sell. But like they just fell off. This cigar, I think, in my opinion, could help rebuild the brand. They don't need the money because they're owned by David. So I think maybe they just restructured. Maybe they want to reinvent themselves, and that's fine. Maybe that's what. And this cigar right here, bro. If this is the way they're going with reblending, this is a magical cigar. Like I can't stress it enough how much caramel's in this cigar, but a natural caramel. It's not fake. I don't know how they got. I don't know how they got a cigar that can taste like this naturally. But obviously it's not infused.
Yeah, well, Davidoff, they make some great shit.
This one was a. I think they really. I think Davidoff. Maybe they knew Camacho's been falling off for a while, and they had to do something. I'm saying that to come back, if that makes any sense. And this thing on every level, the quality of it, the construction is the last part. Construction I care about, obviously, if it draws. Of course, the ash and the burn, that's secondary part. Most of that's on us. But the main thing that it works. But the flavor, everything. And then, of course, the price and how much it's going to cost you. So it's winning on every category. It's not expensive. It's drawing fine. And the flavor profile, nobody's really doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And nobody really goes this route on this profile. So it is unique. That's cheap. Did you see that? See, Dream Life is amazing. This guy gets the
Mm-hmm.
price on the boxes, 166. What is that? What is that a stick then? For a box of 20? What is that? 10 would be $8 a stick. It's cheap.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
It is absolutely slick. You don't need to age this cigar. This cigar is so strong. If you gave it 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it's still gonna have a lot of flavor. This thing is gonna take time to calm down. You know what I'm saying, though? But it's absolutely ready as is. You know what I'm saying, though? Davidoff doesn't release dirty cigars.
No.
Even under Camacho. You know what I'm saying, though? I just think Camacho was stagnant for a long time, and they let go a lot of their shit. So um, I can't wait for you to try that Partagas and the Robusto. You're gonna love it.
Yes, I gotta order some.
You're gonna fucking love him. I bought another one. I know my guy's selling for. I thought he was 10. He sold me that cigar for $8 at a lounge. Like that's cheap. The party is. You know what I'm saying? And the Toro was $8.79. Like at a lounge. Like So I mean, like this guy. I like to give him business because he's not. It's almost internet prices. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, that can't be beat. Well, that
He
is
told me
internet pricing.
he has the property there. He owns the property. It's like a little house. He has one person. He has no one he has to pay but himself. No one can steal because when you come in, like if he doesn't know you, he's gonna be in there with you. And even if he's not in there, the whole thing is like 8 cameras. Like you're not gonna steal. Like because he's just by himself. He's just gonna watch. And then he has the window right there. So there's no stealing there. And so. And he's so friendly, Every time I go in there, he's always giving me at least one free cigar. And I never. He'll say, did you ever try this? Do you like this cigar? He'll just throw me a stick. But last time he threw me 3 sticks. This time he threw me 2 sticks. So that's why, I want to shout out your shop. I normally verbally do it, but I put that guy's a gentleman, man. It's just, and he's been really hurting for 2 years. They've been doing road construction over there. They're redoing everything, and so they've really like redoing the roads and the sewer and the gas and the water in front of it. It's like along not a main highway, but it's like a busy like Middle Country Road in Long Island. You know, it's a busy road. So they put all the equipment in front of his shop, like so it's just blocking his. And then to get there, they close certain roads off. So like,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I think the local government they don't like tobacco stores, and so they chose right there. It's a little too. They didn't do it in front of the Walmart. They didn't do it in front of
Yeah,
CVS.
right.
Like, yeah, what about world class? So they set up all this construction equipment, but nobody says no. At least the construction guys they come and buy cigars all the time. You know.
Mm. Yeah, I always see a lot of construction guys smoking cigars out in the street.
You know when you have a cigar that you respect so much that you almost don't want to breathe. You want to hold the smoke forever. I can almost make that like an '80s rock song. I want to hold the smoke forever. You know, yeah, like yeah, bro, like that good. That like I can't lie. Look up yesterday's review. I mean, I was happy
Mm.
talking to Sacco, but meanwhile, Sacco's in the presidential, and I'm smoking the worst fucking cigar in the history of the world.
I
It's like
watched it this afternoon. It's fucking hilarious.
how funny was that, bro? Bro, 6 fucking balconies.
That that's ridiculous. That place. Oh shit. Only Sacco. Only Sacco is Sacco.
He always the flex is never ending. I mean, God bless. I mean, he came to America, and built this. God bless. But Sacco, and he said Fuente's coming in and staying there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy.
He should leave a note for Fuente.
So I'm smoking this Spartacus tonight. The
Forte
1845
with the Forte or the regular.
Extra Fuerte.
Yeah, I like that cigar.
It's a good cigar. It really is.
It
I'm
is.
surprised.
It's like really affordable. Like really affordable. I think I paid like $8 at a lounge. Probably cheaper on the internet, right?
I think I bought this in a lounge, so it was like 12-ish bucks, something like
You're in
that.
New
But
York
you know,
City.
I'm in New York, right?
Yes, I see those out here for 8. So I mean, it's you're in New York City, bro. It is what it is. So that's cheap in New York. I always love how you stop and smell the cigar right there. You know what I'm saying? Though everyone has little quirks, and I noticed that when we got to smoke together. I remember I watched you do it a few times. I didn't say no. I like to pick up, but everyone has little different quirks. You know what I'm saying? Though, you know, everyone has.
Yeah, a lot of times I just sit with the cigar by my nose, you
You
know.
don't gotta explain it, man. I respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? Though, listen, if I didn't respect you, I wouldn't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, yeah, this cigar's got a lot of nice flavor to nice darkness and a lot of nice sweetness also.
And I
Pretty
wonder,
damn good, I have
was
to
it
say.
moist? Was it really moist or not?
No, I've had it in my box for a while, and then I took it out a couple of days ago. So cut it. The drawer was perfect. I said, "All right, yeah, I'm gonna smoke this tonight for sure."
Yeah, that's an older Partagas, but I think it's overlooked. I remember I went back to it recently and I enjoyed it. All of them, like even the classic Partagas, the Fortes, um, but that Valley Verde. I'm glad you gave me that because and then when I tried it in the Robusto, the Toro, I'm excited because if here's the thing, bro, if that Toro could keep the same profile as the Robusto, which is more time, that'd be exciting. But do you think that the difference of gauges from 50 to 52, you think it will change it or no? What do you think?
I don't know. You know better than me.
Well, every cigar is different with that, but the one you gave me, I gave you 3 of them. I smoked it 3 times. The 54, that was 50, or 56, that was 54 or 56. That's 56.
Was it that big? I don't
Yeah,
know.
because it's box press. Wasn't it 56?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm almost positive. You told me it was 6 by 56 torpedo,
Yeah, sounds right.
but it was box press. If the larger gauge opened it up enough that it was so beautiful, but I just wanted more of it. And that the 50 gauge, I would love to come out with a 48, like a Rothschild, Corona. Uh, yeah, man, that Partagas is not playing around. There's some great blends, man. I don't, it's not like they don't have master blenders that know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, a lot of people, from what I see in the cigar community, even the non-Cuban, they get a lot of guys from Cuba that blend for them. Did you know that or no? Like
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like. So yes, I know they're not using Cuban tobacco, but it's not like they have idiots blending for them. They got money. They're gonna get good guys to fuck.
Mhm. Have you smoked the Aventura cigars that I smoked recently? Have you ever had those? Oh, I got to get you some of those. Those are.
I've never seen. I never seen them. I never seen them at a shop. Not saying I was going out of my way looking for them, but if I would have seen them at a shop, if I see anything I never heard before, I'm generally gonna
Yeah,
buy it.
yeah. I'm the same way.
You know what was really good that I put out there, and I thought it was good. That West Tampa, the regular West Tampa. Remember the West Tampa cigar company?
Tampa.
Rick Rodriguez, uh, the guy from CAO. He made his own company in Tampa.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I reviewed that last year or the beginning of the year, and the regular one was better. The more expensive one, it wasn't as good because it had more age and it was lower priming. It was good, but it was the regular one was a little rough around the edges, but really bold, but a delicious fucking cigar. Like, anyways, if you ever try West Tampa, just the regular one, just look it up. Like the cheaper one, the regular West Tampa. I think it's a Broadleaf or Mexican San Andreas. It's one or the other. Here's what it is.
I ordered some wacky stuff this morning too. I ordered like three different candelas. One is like a big barber pole, and then I ordered the Fuente Maduro, the one that's always available. It has like the green on the band.
Oh, the Chateau, the regular Chateau. Yeah, yeah. The Chateau. Okay, that one I haven't had in a long time. Did you try it or no?
Never. No.
Oh, you said you ordered it. Okay.
Yeah, I should have them in a few days.
Oh, hope you have a good experience. Yeah, it would be the black, I guess. I never tried the red. The attic was good, but it was the black was superior. I had those back to back nights, so that's what's nice when you're reviewing new stuff from a new company. Trying a few of the different cigars in the same week, I really can then give you a more accurate comparison. Then it's not by memory, like well, I think it's like no, I'll tell you exactly. So, but I'm telling you right now, this fucking the Camacho, dude, this is. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I would hate to say it because it's already happened this week. Because then you're gonna that's just like Richie getting loose. But it is a godlike cigar. Like this is the 4.8. I can't ask for anything else out of a cigar. And the fact that it's $10 or $8 on the internet is insanity. In fucking sanity. I just made up a new word. In fucking sanity. I
So
like
he
it.
didn't have them in stock yet.
No,
He just had the few that they gave him.
and they ordered some.
Okay, all right.
It's not going away. Full strength, deep, dark, rich caramel. I mean, like really rich caramel. You know when you have a good, like a thin chocolate bar with the real rich caramels and rock salt. They'll say sea salt, caramel, salted caramel, something like
Yeah.
that. If you like salted caramel, with absolutely 4.8. It's been a while since I've had two 4.8s in the same week, unless we're talking about Opus X. You know what I'm saying? No? So it's a very affordable cigar, and pound for pound, I guess. Um, what do you have? A 10?
Yeah, I have like a gazebo above me out in the backyard.
That's nice, brother. That is nice.
Yeah, the house is over there.
That's nice. You're good for the rain. Helps with the wind. You know?
Yeah, it's a nice little privacy back here too.
That's all a man needs. You know, so you just
That's it.
that's nice. If it rains, good. Or even if it's snowing, bundle up, get a heater up. Can you bring a heater out there? You got electric.
I use I smoke outside all year round, so I have propane heater that I use all year round.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, so I don't ever, I'm always out here.
That's good. How's work been? All right.
Yeah, it's been quiet, but you know it's fine.
I watched this movie called Magic or something like that. Was it Magic? 19. You gotta watch this movie. I was on Tubi, the movie app. 1978. The guy that played the the Silence of the Lambs, the serial killer.
Sir Anthony Hopkins, right?
Right. So Anthony Hopkins, one of his first movies, 1978, he's a magician and he has a magic, right? Not a puppet. What is puppet? You know the guys that do comedy with the puppet. You know what I'm talking about?
Ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist. Dude, he was an amazing ventriloquist, and it was like a dark comedy, but it was actually more like a thriller because he wasn't a great ventriloquist. He was fucking out of his mind. Like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, so everyone thought he was just a great comedian. But, like, slowly you start realizing when he's home, he still is talking to the dummy. Like, and then so he meets this girl, and then he bangs the girl, and then when he comes home, the dummy's like getting mad. He's like, I guess you don't need me anymore. You're out there getting pussy, blah, 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 blah. And so the mannequin gets mad that he's getting laid. So then he ends up killing like a whole bunch of people, because the mannequin. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I'm sorry, the puppet. It's a great movie, but here's the thing: the guy from Rocky, the trainer, Rock. Who's the trainer?
Mick.
Nick.
Mick.
He played the what do you call it? Penguin in the old Batman. He is constantly smoking cigars in these glass tubes, and they got to be like Magnum Churchill. It looks like they're like 8 or 9 by 50, and they come in tubes. And every time he's around, he's giving them out. He has them his jacket stuff. And then when he's in his office, he has a big box. It was the same one. They were really. I couldn't tell the band, but they were really promoting these cigars. And every time he smoked, when he pull it out, he would take the glass, fucking throw it, and you hear the glass. Like this guy didn't give a fuck. Like that was the most. Imagine like pulling a 9-inch cigar, and then he was at someone's house, and he pulls out a cigar and he fucking throws it at someone's house. You get the glass. You imagine the guests like that? He didn't give a fuck. Dude, that's some gangster level shit, man. Well, anyways, after him and the ventriloquist Anthony Hopkins, he gave him one of the cigars, but then he killed him. He killed him with but not the mannequin, the puppet. But you would think if somebody gave you one of those big cigars, you wouldn't kill them, But it is what it is. But it's a good movie, though. It's a good watch. It had a lot of cigars. And
I don't watch any movies, to be honest. I don't.
well, I mean, I'm just whatever. I guess I'll go fuck myself. All right.
It is what it is.
No, I love when I see like cigar history in different movies like that because I've never seen that. So obviously, they don't make it anymore or whatever. And uh, and obviously, the glass tubes they have now are more plastic, right? It's like plastic.
Yeah, I don't know how many. You don't really see that much glass tubes.
Dude, these cigars were gigantic, and like it was like a cork, like picture like a cork, to hold it in. It was a massive cigar, massive. And I liked how in the other scene they showed the boxing. That was pretty cool. But yeah, great movie. It kind of had like a Joker vibe to it. Like remember like the original. I mean the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, like try to be comedian, and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. Anyone out there? I think it's called. It's 1978. Anthony Hopkins. You look it up, you'll find it. That's what it is. He said, right on for that info, brother. He said, highly recommend the Monte. That's right, Diamante. Yeah, yeah, the Diamante was great. I haven't. Oh, you got to try it in the small size. I haven't seen it. That's nice. That's not too bad. Warthog said he's not a CL fan. Hasn't tried West Tampa. Try the black. I haven't tried the red. You haven't tried any. I mean, yeah, West. I know. I like when they keep Toro 6x50. I'd rather have a 6x50 than 6x54. How about you?
I prefer 50, yeah, or 54.
Well, you know, yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, well, actually, no. When this comes out, Gordo, I'll still try the Gordo though. Because if the Gordo brings it down to only medium full, it'll still be great, you know.
And every time I see a 60 ring gauge, most of the time I'm like, I don't know.
You never did the 60.
I've smoked a bunch, but I don't usually, I'd rather do longer and 54, 56.
You'd rather have a Churchill 7x52 or 7.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I have a cigar channel. I got to put out content. And I like to compare. It's not just for content. I like to compare and contrast. Because if the Gordo's still great and we're smoking, it's good to put out for me to put the information. Also, I like to see how much the size. That's just my opinion. I can't just smoke a cigar once and say smoke them all. I like to find out for myself. But I mean, nobody cares. Who gives a shit, right?
My connection is shit tonight.
Oh, we hear you.
Huh.
Oh, this band is kind of hard to get off. Let me see here. I hope they didn't put too much glue. Give me a second here.
You gotta take it off?
I want to take it off. Yeah, can't slide it. No, I got it off. Thank God. They just put a little too much glue right there. You can see that, but absolute banger, man. And then on the back of it, they got the bigger Scorpion. So I gotta say, bro, that's the best Camacho I've had in a long time, in years, and it should be in the top 25. Like, it reminds me like when the first time I had the pledge or the Nicaragua aging room. Like, this cigar is going to do well. You know, when you have a blend, you're like, this stands out. Like, this is a really great cigar. When are you going to get this one?
I would say, let's say, probably Saturday it'll probably come, I would guess.
Advantage on the East Coast. Me, when I order from Cigar Page, I don't get it for like 5, 6 days. It takes time.
Yeah.
You know, typically from Pennsylvania, so you're right there. Right?
But I get these a lot of stuff from Neptune, and that's in Florida. But it's still the East Coast, so it gets here pretty quick.
Yeah, that's like 2 days. You know, it'll be up there. For some reason, and then here's the thing too. Because Colorado's the main hub of the Midwest, when things get shipped to like Denver or the main hub, it doesn't get sorted quick because they have so much. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, you're out there. You're freaking out there.
yeah, but Denver is a huge area for the Midwest. So if it's things are coming into going into Wyoming or higher, it's gonna come in and they gotta So it is what it is.
I'm gonna try to get some of those Aventura cigars again. I got them from a friend of mine on Facebook, and I got 5 of them for $35 shipped to me. So, so I'm gonna see if he has some more. It's a fucking steal.
Oh, coming up this weekend, probably maybe tomorrow or probably Friday, definitely by Saturday. I got 4 new, not new, but the Southern Draw, and I haven't reviewed. It's a 4 pack, but I got 2 of them for $29 shipped. That's cheap on our cigar page. So I got 8 cigars for nothing. What is that even a stick? $3.50.
Mm.
So it comes with the Rose of Sharon, which is in a different size. So I'll be happy to review that. It's coming with the Quick Draw Connecticut. It's coming with the Cedros and the Hawthorne or whatever the hell. It's something with an H, I think. I don't know. So it'll be 4 good reviews to put out there. I'm excited for the Cedros. I've been dying to try that, and every time I do that for the. Did you ever do the Jacob's Ladder?
No,
I think you like that cigar. It's a pretty strong cigar. If you like the Pledge, then you'll love the Jacob's Ladder. It's like right there with that. Um, because Southern Draw is AJ Fernandez.
I haven't smoked any of them. I always see them around. I just never haven't got around to it
Oh,
yet.
buy the AJ, $29,
Yeah,
right? Shipped. And you're gonna get 2 of each. That way, you can get to know the cigar if you like it.
yeah.
So, dude, how do you beat that for $3?
That's nothing.
Like for the most part, outside of going to my local guy, I don't like going to shops like it. It's too expensive. You know, and when I say too expensive, when I know I could get the cigar so much cheaper, I hate paying like $18 where I could get it for him for like 12, and on the internet for like 8. Like I hate paying. The local shops out here, like the corporate places, they're garbage. They keep on gouging like on basic shit, dude. They're charging, for example, like regular my father's now, like the shoes, they're charging like $17. I'm saying that. Or like the Olivas, the Millennial V's, the regular Millennial V's, like Toro, they're charging like 16.99. That's too much.
Yeah, well, a lot of these places, especially here in New York, same thing with the Oliva, same thing with the Monte Cristo. It's like with Cigar Page and Seabid, you're not going to buy those cigars in the fucking store. There's no
Now,
way. It's crazy.
Scarpage or whatever, they're not going to be too moist. They're not going to be. You go to a lounge or like a little family, because a lot of the local walking places in New York owned by people from India, and they make those lounges way too. I mean, way too warm. I tell them it's 75% or 80% humidity. You got to lower the humidity. Oh, we want to keep the cigars fresh. No, you're not. This is not vegetables. You don't need, like when you go to the vegetable aisle and all the mist, like
Yeah.
and they keep it way too moist, like way too moist. And
I have a place like that by me. It's just like a fucking sauna in there. It's like you don't need that thing pumping mist all 24 hours a fucking day. It's ridiculous.
do you think that at a certain point those cigars are ruined from all that moisture?
I've seen a lot of cigars in the store ruined. Yeah, sitting there. It's like
No, but I mean
who's gonna buy that?
the flavor profile is going to have a damp, moldy taste to it, like a swamp. Like
Yeah, yeah.
not necessarily. Bro, I know I said it, bro, before. I can't stress enough how happy this fucking cigar has made me. Like, I needed a great cigar tonight, and the Camacho came through. If I would have had two back-to-back piece of shit cigars, like, you know, it really would have hurt Richie. Like, this makes me believe in Camacho again. Uh, it makes me so happy that someone made this blend, and this definitely has a lot of age on. I mean, fermentation, proper fermentation. To get a profile like this, so much caramel, um, and I'm not getting tired of it. Like it's really. Uh, when you try something new, I would like to know this about you. When you try a new cigar, will you try it on a clean palate though? Like at least as your first cigar of the day.
Yeah, I don't usually smoke more than one cigar anymore, just for that reason. Like the second cigar is always like, yeah, it's like
Yeah. So if
it's
it's a new
just.
cigar, you ruin it. And if it's a cigar, let's for example, let's say you want to smoke Opus X, smoke a ruin the Opus.
And that's also why why I've grown to like. I always like bigger cigars, is because I want to come out and smoke for 2 hours or just about. So I don't want to smoke an hour long cigar and then another hour long cigar. I'd rather just have the one cigar and be done. You know.
And then think about it, at the end of the year too, it's better for your health to have one cigar. It's better off to have a one cigar a day for the week than 3 nights a week you have two. I think two sometimes is a bit much. You know what I'm saying though, and you don't
I
enjoy.
just yeah.
Unless you're really chilling out like one night, okay. But to have two, three cigars every day for me, it's too much.
I think usually if I'm gonna smoke two cigars, it'll be a really small cigar and then a regular size, and then a Toro or something like that.
No. And to answer your question, this is better than the barrel age. I love the barrel age, both of them. This is superior to the barrel age. I mean, it's stronger. It's better. The profile on this. This is the best Camacho I've had in a while, and it's going to be up there. Because I believe I had some of the higher end Camachos back in the day, like the real expensive ones. And remember the Cuban one that had the 1962 pre-embargo? You remember that one or no?
No, I was never really followed Camacho at all.
Okay, so I mean, back in the day, man, like Camacho had some cool shit, and they released a cigar with that had uh, like it had tobacco in the filler from 1962. Really, so it's why it's called pre-embargo. So even though it was only let's say one leaf out of the filler, still it was a cool concept that legally no one else did that, and that was kind of a cool thing, and that was a great cigar. That cigar sold like that was a great. I mean, just on principle, who has 50-year-old Cuban tobacco and they were throwing it into, you know,
I had a guy in the group selling pre-embargo Upmans today.
how much?
Oh, it was like 500 for a pair. It was out of the Noella's jar.
Yeah, it's too rich for my blood. It's
It's
probably
crazy. It's
not worth
crazy.
not worth not at that price.
No,
So it's
no way.
250 out here. I could buy a used block. You know, it's like you can have one old Cuban cigar or like have a gun to protect yourself for the rest of your life. Like,
I tell you, I don't know, some of these guys I have in my group, they fucking, the amount of money they spend on the cigars, it's like, holy shit. It's just, guys post 500, 600, $700 boxes of cigars every day, and everything sells. It's fucking crazy.
everything sells. So your group, would you say you got that everything that's sold in your group is always legit or not?
Yeah. I mean, once in a while, like, well, it's happened where guys have sold f- fakes, but it's very hard to get it past us, especially now. Like, you know, you have to be a known seller to even post stuff. And I mean, you got a lot of eyes on it, anything you post, especially now. There's a lot of, if you're going to post Cohiba and limited edition stuff like that, we need to see all the information.
Right, and if it's at a low price, it's definitely fake. You know? Even at,
Nobody would even attempt
yeah.
that kind of bullshit, in the group.
How's your kids
You
doing?
know, everybody's good. Back to
Yeah,
school, it's nice.
cool. Yeah.
Going to Disney World in the first week of October, so that'll be fun.
For how long?
Like 5 or 6 days.
No, that's not true, Josh. You could get Gen 3 Glocks I could use for under 300. You could get Gen 4 Glocks here well under 400 used, like 350. Colorado got a lot of used guns, and then right now uh, the economy is actually worse than what people think. So there's more. When you see more used guns, that means people are broke or they want to buy something, so they trade stuff in. You know what I'm saying? No, where like 2 years ago, um, all the guns were gone. But now it's like I think with gas and food went up so high, and rent went up so high the past 2 years that people are hurting. You know what I'm saying? No,
And I'm glad I don't live in a place where you're allowed to have guns because I would definitely be I would definitely be a gun nut. Like, I would definitely be into that.
driver's license, yeah. Yeah, you'd probably have a serious collection. You know what I'm saying? But New York is such a hassle. In the city, you would need a license, and even then, there's really no gun stores in the city. So you have to go to Long Island to buy them. But okay, but the process, you'd have to go to the precinct, get a purchase document, which costs like generally $5 or $10. Then you'd have to bring that purchase document on another day within a week. Go to the gun store on Long Island, buy something, bring the gun within 7 days now back to the precinct and put it on your registration on your permit. It's a hassle. You're talking about that's 3 days. To get one gun. That's a pain in the ass. You know. So I imagine all that running around you'd have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. And in New York, when you have a pistol license, you don't have any private property no more. They can come into your house for any reason to make sure that you're in New York City that you're storing them properly. With a separate safe for the ammo, separate safe for the gun. And in New York City, you're only allowed to have 200 rounds in your house. So even if you have 5 handguns, legal ones, you can only have 200 rounds combined. So if they can, I mean, do they really enforce it? But if they wanted to, they could bust your balls. You know what I'm saying though? It's bullshit. So you're talking about your box of ammo is only 50 rounds. Let's say you like to go to the range. You know what I'm saying? No, like it's New York City is communist. It's almost too good this cigar. I almost can't believe this is happening. Like I almost feel like, what were they doing before this Camacho? Why did they wait so long?
Well, it
Like
seems like a lot of tobacco, a lot of cigars, really good cigars are coming out lately. So
2023, I think is the best year.
yeah,
I mean, the Cohibas, the Partagas, even the Altadis side with the Monte Cristos, there were some great ones. Um, the Placencias had some cool stuff this year. It's just been 2023 has been a banger all around. All around. Davidoff had some great stuff. Um, what would you say this year were like? I don't want to say top five, but like of the newer stuff. What were some of the new ones you really like? I know the El Rey del Mundo, right?
the Cohiba Riviera for sure. The Punch Golden Era
Fuck, another one, another banger,
is excellent.
banger.
What else? What else? What else?
I know the party is you like the Valley Verde, and you haven't even got to.
Verde. You know what cigar I really love? It's become one of my favorite. The I don't know when it came out, but the Hoyo. The is it Doscientos? Is that the one?
No, Doscientos is that's the Hoya, Joya de Nicaragua. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Hoya.
And Hoyo, I'm sorry, Hoyo. Fuck, Hoyo. What's the other? What's it called?
Not the Monterey. Not the
Yeah, yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, the Hoya de Nicaragua. The really was it
Yeah, that's
the
it.
really the expensive one with the beautiful band on it.
The
That's a fucking
Doscientos is solid.
holy shit.
Yeah, that
Am
was
I
a good.
thinking of the right cigar?
What else new came out this year? Um, pretty much. Oh, that new Boulevard was great too. The Grand Republica. Enjoyed that one in the smaller size. When I tried it out, it was that was a nice cigar. So
I haven't got that one yet. I have the other ones that I like.
yeah.
The cheaper ones.
Well,
The
the
the fraud cigar. What was I calling it?
Confardia.
Confradia. Yeah, yeah.
Um, but I tell you, man, coming in the future, I'm not sure it was this year or the next year. We talked about privately, but the General's going to have to do stuff with tobacco that I'll just say this with European tobacco that nobody has ever released this kind of shit, and that's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting to have European tobacco in a cigar, uh, multiple blends like
But
they
we
have.
don't know which brands they're gonna be in.
No, it's going to be more than one.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Um, and we can talk about that in private, but they asked me not to talk about it publicly. That's fine. But whatever it is, it's like Romanian Oscuro Broadleaf, but
Armenian.
it's going to come from what do you call it? Ukraine Broadleaf. It's, it's, it's right in the war zone. They got. I'm going to drop this ash because you see how it's perfect here. It's going behind just a little bit here, and then
Yeah.
I believe too is even though I left it out, I think I'm going to left it out one more day because when a cigar rests, there's always going to be a point where it's a little more moist. Definitely, that's the back of the cigar, and it probably you have a cigar that you can tell where if you have a cigar like this in a box, the bottom of the cigar, the moisture is going to settle. That's going to be that all along the line there. That's going to be the wettest point. I'm telling you, that's a fact. So there it is. So let's do an ash. Well,
Where do you
passes
want to go?
passes the. But it's going to go because I want to touch that up. But that's amazing. That's let's give it a stress test now. We're past test. Stress.
Nah, not really.
Wow. I mean, dude, that is amazing because I'm giving a seizure test. But we get electrocuted. Dude, that thing didn't want to come off. Uh, oh, wasn't there a new Macanudo? That wasn't a god license. That was a good cigar. Yeah, I did that Mac the Tercio, the
Yeah, I
Inspirato.
remember you liked it. Yeah.
It was good, but it wasn't like I felt it was a good addition to the line. It wasn't good. I feel like I feel like none of the Inspirados are ridiculous cigars, but they're a good solid cigar at a really stupid price, and they're available. And at a lounge, they used to be $7, $8. On the internet, you get them for nothing. So I like that the Inspirados exist. They're slightly dirty, but in a good way, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a good, slightly edgy cigar. It's a good value cigar. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. Have you tried the Inspirato Black?
No, I can't remember the last Macanudo I've had. I got to get around to it. But
I mean, that Canelo does some high end stuff too. Like the vintage stuff. I mean, that's a totally different level. That's high level stuff. Um, I'd be interested to see what Davidoff is going to do next. I haven't tried the 10th. Done that yet? The Nicaragua 10th.
no, no, I haven't had that one yet.
I'm surprised you haven't had that.
It's expensive.
But you can get it at the Davidoff store. I probably get about like $30.
It'll be even worse at the Davidoff store.
How much are we talking about? 40?
Yeah, I'm sure. The price is there. It's fucked, especially on the Davidoff, Padron, like any of the higher end stuff. Not good.
I feel like you can only justify if you're going to hang out there. You're going to
Right.
drink with your friends and like whatever. Like, if you're going to hang out there and you know, if you buy one and bring one, whatever. It is a nice lounge. Have you been to the lounge?
Oh yeah, I've been a lot of times. Anytime I work near there, I always sneak in and hang out for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if it's a fucking 100 degrees out.
Well, you buy a little Padron Principe for like $20. Hang out for an hour,
Yeah, even one of the 1,000 series, they're not too bad. 15, $16.
over there. Yeah, they sell that
Yeah.
there. Oh,
Oh yeah.
wow. Well, that's cheap. I mean, it's right next to Peter Luger's. But you know what? I liked even better. Have you been to the Davidoff store at by the World Trade Center?
No.
Yeah. So it looks like a futuristic place in the 19, like a mod, like a picture, it almost feels like a Star Trek. Wow. Star Trek. Does that make any sense? If
Mhm.
you go there, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like when you're in the lounge, like it's just huge. They have huge glass windows everywhere, and like when you go in, they like sliding glass door. You feel like you're like in Star Trek, like that. And the chairs, it's not like a traditional. It's bars on the Sixth Avenue Davidoff store. That. Did you go to that one yet or no?
I was there, but that was a long time ago when I used to work in the city. But I never hung out there. I would just get a few things and go. 'Cause I used to work down by like the UN.
Yeah, that is probably the quietest. The one on Sixth. It's very uppity. So I mean, you're talking about like high end stock traders and like CEO kind of guys. So like you're not like you go in there and everyone's talking
Right.
like it's not
Right.
like a Power Lounge or something like that. Like you go there and it's guys are there and like $5,000 too. You know? So it's a
Club
different.
Macanudo is really nice too in the city.
Where's that?
It's like up to like 56th Street.
Isn't there a Monte
Um,
too?
yeah, there's Monte Cristo. That's on like Second Avenue in the like 50s.
I feel like there's guys from my old lounge in New York that say they've been to that one and they always saw famous people that like Stallone or like even like politicians like hang out at that one. It's a higher end lounge.
So one night we went to Club Macanudo because my friend had a knew a girl who was a server there. And we walked into Club Macanudo and we spent the whole night till like 2 in the morning. We closed the place down, hanging out with Lisa Lampanelli, the comedian. And by the end of the night, she was telling me how fucking funny I was, and it was just the coolest thing. We exchanged emails and everything, but we hung out with her and her girlfriend for like 5 hours, smoking
Good,
cigars.
a good female comedian. It's actually fucking.
Yeah, yeah. But she was a riot in person too. She was showing us like like she was like texting Kim Kardashian while I'm hanging out with these handsome guys from Brooklyn and fucking all this shit. It was hilarious, and like all these guys, was sending her like dick pics, fucking in her email and shit. It's hilarious.
She's funny, man. What was she smoking?
I don't know, some cigar from there, like a light, Connecticut girly
Yeah,
cigar. She
I know.
wasn't you know,
She's not smoking but drugs.
right. But it was a great time. Had a bunch of drinks, some food, some cigars. But it was cool.
Yeah, he must have dropped a lot of coin.
Yeah, yeah, it's expensive as shit. Like they bring out the fancy, the cigar menu. It was years ago, so it wasn't so bad. But it's expensive.
I can't imagine it now. If they're showing you a menu of cigars, you're gonna get fucked. Like we were at a place in Denver called the Brown. So it's really one of the most high end places. It's from the 1800s, really old hotel, but they have a cigar lounge. And I went in there, they had a menu, and it was like Rocky Patel Edge. It was like 17.99, and it was like whatever, like another Rocky Patel, like whatever. It was, 29. I'm like, I'm talking about basic Rocky Patel. Like in 1992, you're gonna spend $30 on. Like,
It's fucked up. That's how Macanudos is like Partagas Black. It's like $30. It's like oh, and that's 15 years ago. It's like oh god, you know.
and you can't bring nothing, right? They check you or you.
I don't remember. There's another place, Soho Cigar Bar, that's really nice,
Yeah,
and they sell cigars and they sell their own line of decent cigars. But if you buy a couple drinks, you can smoke whatever you want. So I had a nice meet up there with some guys from my group came into New York City and we sat there all night drinking. You could order food and we smoked all Cuban cigars, that night.
that's cool. Did you ever go to the place in Little Italy where they roll their own, but they also have a lounge?
Yeah, I think it closed down the last time I saw.
Really? They were a big part of the community when they had the Italian San Gennaro Festival. You ever go to the San Gennaro Festival?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Bro, bro, you're gonna go there.
Fucking chaos, boy.
You're gonna eat 10 pounds of food. I mean, the Zeppelis, the mozzarella and everything. I mean, there's so much food there. I mean, oh my,
Yeah, the sausage and peppers.
oh god. I was there with Big Time Tommy. Big Time Tommy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Drove him in a limo. And it wasn't like a limo company. My friend, who was when I was in New York, I drove the advertisement trucks. This guy was a millionaire, but he was a down to earth guy, right? He was a fireman, volunteer fireman too, but he owned businesses. He knew Donald Trump because he had his own magazine company back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000. But he said after early 2000, print magazines were dead. But there was big money in the advertisers back in the 80s and 90s. So, anyways, he knew every celebrity. He had picture of him. Mike Tyson, like Mike Tyson, been to his house. Um, he had pictures with Trump, hanging out and whatever. And but then he also used to be connected with some people back in the day, and he would run their nightclubs and strip clubs in the city. And so he knew. I mean, this guy knew everyone. So, anyways, he knew Big Time Tommy, and he's like, "Hey, Big D, you want to drive Big Time Tommy? We'll throw you a couple $100, and they'll tip you. They'll take care of you the night." They said, "Wherever they go, they got you." So I'm driving the limo for Big Time Tommy in the city. I did this multiple times, and we would go somewhere, and then wherever they went, he gave me cigars. He bought food. He's like, "Oh, Big D, what do you want to eat? Order food, whatever you want." He's order. I mean, and we would set up shop like we bring a table. We would set up right there on the side of the street, and he would do his live videos on his Facebook or whatever, and Instagram, and he eat food, but he would literally feed homeless people. Come by, like, come on, come here, come here, come here. You want chicken palm? He just feed them chicken. And he was the nicest. I mean, to give that kind of, I mean, like special food, was set. I mean, he bring up everything. He got the parmesan on the side of the street. He put the red and white flannel Italian, the Italian, the tablecloth. And like he's just giving like the expensive, Italian food to homeless people. He's giving them cigars in the hand. He really was a nice guy. I mean, that guy has a heart of gold. You know what I'm saying? So
Old school, old school.
if anyone says anything bad about Big Time Tommy, they got a problem with me. That dude, was a gentleman, man. That guy was, hey, Big D, like he was such a great guy, man. Like I was on the stage, with the San Diego Festival.
Yeah,
I was
right.
with Big Time, and because he wanted to be there, yeah, as a bodyguard. He's like, "Oh, Big D, people gonna be coming, but he's let the girls through, but I really don't want to sign stuff for guys, So people, people at Big Time Tommy, they go back up, back up, back up. You know what I'm saying? So it was a cool part of my life, like that year when I knew him. It was for Big Time Tommy to call me Big D. You know what I'm saying? No, that's it was pretty cool. Because I told him my name. He's like Danny. He's like, nah, I'm gonna call you Big D. I'm like, all right. So it's fucking. And that's why I showed you that picture. We're all hanging out in Little Italy. There's me,
Yeah,
him. Yeah, dude, that guy was a stand-up guy. Just his voice. You know what I'm saying? No,
it's fucking hilarious. It really is. There's that one video. He's smoking a cigar in the snow. Did you ever see that one? You had to see that one. He's out in the snow. He falls into the snow. He's wearing like a t-shirt and shorts.
dude, he's always he has his uniform. He has like every time he gets brand new shirts. He with the case of like 12 Asylum 13s, the 7x70. That's his favorite cigar. He
Yeah, he's
tra-
always smoking a giant cigar.
but he travels like with 12 of them. You know what I'm saying though? God bless him. That's what he likes though. And he says he likes the big ones only because he hang out all night with it. You know what I'm saying? Until he's more smoking for effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's big time Tommy. He can't light up a Corona. So I respect that. That's part of his character. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
big can't smoke a Lancero. You know what I'm saying?
Old school for life. That's
Oh,
right, Jermaine.
and no joke, bro. Because I'm not gonna. I know where all those guys live. I'm not gonna say where, but all I can say is those guys are legit. Dude, that guy. I went to his house, and he had like 8 fucking Cadillacs, and each one's custom. Like, big time Tommy. God bless. You know, like
He was at the pizzeria when it closed, the one on 86th Street, the famous one from Saturday Night Fever. He was there the day they closed finally
yeah.
outside, keeping it old school.
He's like a local hero, man. That guy.
Yeah.
Um, and he used to be an athlete, big time athlete, but he got a bad injury. I'm not sure if it was a car wreck or a bad back injury or something like that. So that's why but he would. So he showed me pictures and everything. He was a big guy. He was jacked, and 'cause he's not like really a tall guy, but he was really jacked back in the day. But he got a bad injury. So he couldn't exercise anymore. But he just what a heart to go. That guy would pay me and tip me like before we left, like up front. Like that guy was a gentleman. So that guy I got love for the guy. I mean it. Like what I'm saying. I still got his phone number. You know what I'm saying. So it's just Tommy. If you leave a message, like this is Tommy, leave a message. Like I'm not gonna tell everyone his phone number, but great guy. Like yeah, I can't say anything bad. I love that guy. Great guy.
Listen, I gotta run. It's late here. Gotta
Hey,
be up early.
take it easy.
Yeah.
And I look forward to you trying this. I'm gonna still hang out with this. I got another 20 minutes, dude. Absolute banger. This is the best Camacho I had in a long time. I can't say it's the best Camacho I ever had, only because I can't even remember how many different Camachos there were. It was a lot, you know what I'm saying, over the years. But this profile, you're gonna love it. I can't wait for you to try it. You know what I'm saying, though. Richie doesn't lie. So you have a good night,
Richie
bro.
doesn't lie. All right, Richie. Thanks, guys. Take care, buddy.
Good, man. So no major transitions, but this cigar, if you want a powerful, absolute sea salted encrusted caramel, long heavy finish, black and red pepper. Not a lot of wood on this cigar though, but very nutty. There's not a lot of charred wood or cedar on this, so it's interesting. It's interesting. This Honduran broadleaf is here to stay. Honduran broadleaf is no joke, no joke. I like to try more Honduran broadleaf cigars made by Camacho and Davidoff. Absolute banger, absolutely. I don't lie. Um, in some ways, as far as the stickiness and the sweetness, but I'll put it this way: you're getting more for your money on this cigar than the David of Nicaragua. And this is stronger than the David of Nicaragua. So I love the David of Nicaragua, different profile. David of Nicaragua is peanut butter and chocolate. David of Nicaragua tastes David of Nicaragua tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. This though is going for absolute caramel with sea salt and tons of spice. This is the stronger cigar, and this is half the price. So which one's better? Well, they're both great, but you're gonna get more for your money on this. Yeah, I can't recall about Cavalier. I can't recall that. I don't know. The answer is gonna be I don't know. I don't remember that. Yeah, this cigar, Uncle Larry, winner. Buy at least buy one or a 5 pack, but the box, absolute box worthy, and it's really affordable. I can't believe how good this cigar is. I can't lie. I mean, Richie doesn't fake smile. Like I have been smiling this entire review. Mm. I don't recall that. I don't recall that. You're gonna get so much time with this cigar. You can get 2 hours with a Toro, and I've been chomping on this cigar. I have not been I have not been slow smoking this. So 2 hours with a Toro is a long time. Um, if I smoked this slower, I could have got more time. I have been I have been puffing on this because it's so good. My tongue right now, and it sticks to the teeth. Absolutely magical. I'm glad you guys were here for the review. I mean, I would have liked it just to review it, but it is what it is with that. And you heard it from me. Absolutely buy this cigar. And that's one of the best values of the year. At a lounge for $10, online for $10, or even let's say a lounge, maybe even if they charge 12, 13, whatever. Make sure you try it out a little bit. Here's what it is. But this cigar, I think, puts Camacho back on the map. This is not playing around. This is better than their like the colored line. Like they have the blue one, the yellow one. The blue one is what the Ecuadorian line. The yellow is the Criollo. The red one is their Corojo. And those are good mid-tier cigars. This cigar is way better than that. This cigar's on another level. Like this cigar is so great for Camacho that they could have made this a Davidoff cigar. Like they could have put a Davidoff band on this, and made it a follow up to the Davidoff Nicaragua and called like Davidoff Honduras, you know. And Honduran cigars, man, they don't get no love, no respect, and that follows with the price point. The Honduran tobacco just doesn't get the same respect. You know, you don't see a lot of $20, $30 Honduran cigars. So this cigar right here, with mostly Honduran binder, filler, Dominican filler too, but and then Honduran wrapper. So it's basically 3 out of 4 parts Honduran. It's almost a Honduran Puro. Um, and interesting. The 56, no, I don't know. Hey, what's up? Ruthless Cannon, how you doing, brother? Where you from? Where you from? I smoked Mexique back in the day in New York. There was a friend of mine, and his friend owned a business, and he was a Cuban cigar collector, and he would, give it to you at cost. But this is going back a long time ago, maybe 8, 9 years ago, where Cuban cigars were a lot less expensive. But even back then, the Mexiques were still expensive. So, but yeah, Mexiques were nice. Nice, they're great cigar. They're not a strong cigar, though, but they're great. But no, and I've recently no, I'm never going to try Cuban cigars recently because the price points for me, I'm a regular guy. I can't drop 100, $200 on a cigar. It's just for me, it's that's not feasible. God, what a good cigar. Sometimes I feel like people might get bored of me saying that, but I can only speak the truth. If something's average, I'll tell you. If something sucks, I'll tell you. The cigar I had yesterday sucked. Look, here it is. It's still in the ashtray. This cigar sucked. That's why I put it out. What a piece of shit. Yesterday's cigar, garbage. Today's cigar, gold. Ah, you're right. But we have a guy from the channel who hasn't been around for a little bit, but he was from that area, from Tampa. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way. Um, I don't know what this guy's going to do with the price point on this, but um, it varies. My guy here in Colorado, he only makes about $1.50 to $2.50 a stick. He doesn't mark up much, but other shops mark up a lot. I mean, so that's the minimum. My guy here only does the minimum because he has no overhead. So I mean, well, very little. So let's just say, he's getting a cigar for like $5, $6. You're talking about you're going to pay $8 for it, $8, $9. But if you're talking about at least corporate stores, bro, they're selling like Romeo and Juliet 1875 now for $13. They're out of their mind. Yeah, but there's a lot of play. It's not like gasoline. Well, there is play too, but like everywhere in my area, gasoline right now is $3.75 to $4. So I mean, you're talking about a quarter of a play. But with cigars, the same cigar. If I go here, he sells me Opus X for $25. Okay, he sells me a Nejo Toros for like same $16, 16, 17. Other shops when they have Opus X now 35, 40, 45, whatever they want to do at that point. Once people start gouging, it doesn't matter. The sky's the limit, I mean, as Saka would say, when people start gouging, it is what it is. Oh, Anejos are great, but don't get gouged in the price. If you can get Anejos under $20, okay. But I've seen Anejos go up to 30, 30 plus. And that's a ripoff. $35 for a Anejo, that's too much. It's not, that's a great cigar, but it's not a $40 cigar. It is what it is. Josh, Josh, you gotta stop having Big Macs. No more Big Macs. No Big Macs. McDonald's fast food is poison. Fast food, fast life. Eating fast food all the time. That shit is bad for you. But do what you want. Do what you want. Josh has always got to bring it back to chicken nuggets. Stop eating McDonald's. Stop drinking soda. Drink water. Oh, what a great cigar. I mean, down to the nub, this thing is phenomenal. So the cigar is going to get a 4.8 out of 5. The cigar is going to get a box worthy cigar. And the cigar is going to get a godlike rating. This cigar, I could recommend this highly with my name certified. That's going to go on my certified list. That cigar, buy it all day. Online, people said you got boxes for under $170. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mhm. Oh, interesting. I've never been to Tampa. I mean, that's a lie. I've been there one time, but I was when I was in Florida back in the day when I was a kid. We went up to Tampa only because my grandmother was in a hospital because she got sick, and so we went to Tampa. But you know, I was a kid, and I didn't. All I did was go to the hospital to see my grandmother. So I didn't really hang out in Tampa. You know. Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, a point. But here's the thing: if you understand my point rating system, once you get to, if it's going to be a good solid cigar, it might be around 4.0. But from 4.0 to 5.0, each point really matters a lot. So 4.1 and 4.2 is a difference. 4.3. So 4.8 to 4.9 is a big difference. It's not a 4.9, but 4.8, absolutely. And you factor in the price point, absolutely insane. Milano Visa solid cigar. Milano Visa solid cigar. Solid cigar. Yeah, yeah. And you go on cigar page, you get Milano V's for nothing. They sell 5 packs of Milano V for like $30. I mean, maybe less. You know, it's right there. You know, the El Rey in some ways is better. This is stronger though. It's right. It's six of one, half of the other. You know what I'm saying? No, it's both cigars. This and the El Rey are almost in that same category of just ridiculous. But this is a different profile and a different strength. This is much stronger. The El Rey del Mundo AJ Fernandez is a Christmas cigar. It literally smells and tastes like Christmas. I can't explain it. So different vibe, different vibe. That cigar has much more sentimental value to me. Mhm. I have nothing bad to say about this cigar. I want to thank Camacho for making this cigar. That's how good this cigar is. If you love cigars for just amazing flavor, I'll say one last time what this cigar had: balls to the wall, absolutely strong. Oh my God, my mind's going blank here. Um, Caramel, tons of caramel, absolutely strong caramel, tons of black pepper, a good amount of red pepper, really very nutty, super long, heavy finish, and tons of like sea salt, like rock sea salt, like very salty, but in a good way. Phenomenal! What a phenomenal cigar! And it was started off medium full, went to full strength. It's a strong cigar. 70% darkness, so it's not going to feel like a blackout cigar where it's just so dark and almost depressing. It's a great blend. It should be in the top 25 this year. In my opinion, it should be. It's that good. So on that note, I'm going to get going. I wish everyone here the best. Absolutely banger of a cigar. Absolutely, absolutely worth more than the money. And that these are all factors when you rate a cigar. It's worth more than I can't believe the price point's going to be probably MSRP at this lounge $12, $13. Online $10, $8 to buy a box of stick. Ridiculous. So on that note, I wish everyone well. Stay fresh. You take care, Uncle Larry. God bless everyone. See you around.